gonna take a while with a MAP gas torch. Whoa. Okay. So this is the second time I'm doing this video. This is removing dents from a 2-stroke pipe. I don't think my first video really got any views. I didn't even really check it. But the last time I did this, I used the welding technique. I welded a cap. I can't remember if it was one or on both sides. But this is a heavy-duty FMF pipe. So this is going to take a little bit extra air pressure if you have thick gauge steel. You can get these boost caps online, and even with a clamp like this is a factory Audi clamp, so I should be able to go up to about 35 psi on this setup right here. And this setup on the fat side is probably going to blow off a lot easier than the small side. I could do 2 clamps or even 3 clamps on this small side, but I'm confident that it's going to hold 30 psi or more just with a single clamp. But you definitely don't want the air pressure to blow this off. You don't want to, for instance, fill it with air, because this could turn into a little mini bullet. I mean, I don't think it's really going to hurt you at 30 air pressure, 30 psi, something like that. But maybe if you went up to like 100 or so, it could be pretty dangerous, I would suppose. Probably put an eye out, like a little Red Ryder BB gun or something. So you can get these boost caps from, I think even like boostcap.com or something like that. I don't know, I just searched boost cap. You measure it. You don't have to put some kind of block off thing. You could use just a normal pipe and then put some kind of solid piece and clamp it off on both ends. But this is just nice to order what you need and clamp it off properly. Now, I also want to mention that this is a screw clamp. You could also get a more heavy duty boost clamp like such. I think I brought it over here somewhere. It was within an arm's length. Something like this is probably gonna be more responsible to use. But let's see what kind of air pressure I got in here. So I'm gonna turn my tool on. It's been sitting for about 20 minutes. So I put, I think, 20 psi in it. Let's see what it's still got, if it's holding pressure. Oh, look at that. It held every single bit of pressure. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it up to, I'm just gonna go to 40. All right. Now I'm gonna get my MAP gas torch out. And I'll be very careful. And if the dents are close to your rubber fittings, it's nice to get a spray bottle of water. Like if the dents were in this neck, I would heat it up right there, but also we'll see what I end up doing. But the major dents on my pipe right here are on the side, and that's where most of them are going to be on most bikes. So let's get the torch. All right, might want to have a fire extinguisher handy just in case. Now these can get oil buildup on the inside. It's a nice idea to burn them out as best you can from the inside out first. I already did that. So we're just going to carefully, now I'm going to do all of these at the same time, kind of. I'm just going to work back and forth on all these dents. Primarily in this weld area is going to be the hardest to pop out, so that's where I'm focusing most of my attention. It's going to take a while with a MAP gas torch. Whoa. Okay, so that's what can happen, like I explained. So you might want to use the better clamp. Okay, we're back at it here. I could put 2 clamps on it. Last time I had the clamp right here where the O-rings are, but this one has a little bit of a lip on it, so I put it behind there. So this is actually a little bit too small of a cap, but it's the only one I had. So if you had the proper size cap, it would probably fit a little bit better as well. But better smaller than bigger if it fits, in my opinion. So now we're gonna try it with less pressure. I'm gonna try it with 25 this time, and we're gonna get a cherry red to see if it moves first. I'm gonna do less dangerous things this time. So We've got plumping up. See where we're at 22. We're gonna try that. Now, back to, so I said be very careful. Might want to wear your helmet. Both of the fittings are facing away from me. So this is half the pressure I had before. Like I said, primarily on the weld part. That's going to be the hardest part to push out. It's starting to get cherry red. I'm not going to worry about blowing through it with a MAP gas torch, and especially on the weld. So it's not going to be able to pop out very well if this other part isn't hot as well. So we want it to pop out evenly. So now I'm going to start going on the sides. Much better, but I think I'm going to let it cool down and bump up the pressure a little bit. We're going to go back, we'll go 33. 32. I like 32 better. Okay. Very carefully. Still a little bit warm. Position both of these away. Back at it, folks. Tell me in the comments if you think this is too dangerous for you to try. So like I said, it's the hardest to get the dents out of the weld area. And I could have bumped up the pressure back to 45, something like that. I think it would have held just fine with my updated clamp behind that lip right there. But you saw it blow off the first time, so it can be sketchy doing it the backyard method like I just showed you, so be careful. Wear gloves, wear a welding mask or something. Until next time, Naptown Tuner, like and subscribe.